Yeah, we stuck in the hood. Niggas up to no good. Got a body in the trunk, I dump it off in the woods. Loud packing my wood. Pop a 30, I'm good. They respect me anywhere I'm at, yes, they should. Have a meeting with these Ninas, I'ma take him on a blind date. Mac in my hand shaking like it's.
Yep. We back, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm Earl.
And I'm Style.
And this is episode 32.
Yes, sir.
And we back, baby. And we about to get right into it. But before we do, we wanted to let y'all know y'all could check us out at the Spotify, at the Apple Podcast app, and at the Google Play Store. I'm just saying, bro. We on YouTube.
Make sure you go hit that notification bell so you're the first to all our videos.
Facts.
Subscribe, please, my friends. But
sir. Like, dislike, comment, whatever. Spark a debate. It's kind of that's what the point is.
Merch coming soon too, man. Merch is coming soon for the podcast and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, we
want to get right into it, man. We want to get into this NFL schedule. It's a lot of surprisingly, not really surprisingly, but somewhat surprisingly good games like the Seahawks and the Falcons. I thought the Seahawks would kind of blow them out. The Falcons tried to make it close. I know the Seahawks led the whole game, but you give them a little bit more time, you never know.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked by the Seahawks. Like that was and is I don't know. I feel like Russ had two bad games.
Facts.
Kinda like not bad, but like for Russ, yeah. I think that's what it was. Like
you expect the Seahawks to come out and blow the Falcons out. Like for real.
Without Matt Ryan, like come on, like you supposed to do them dirty. But at the end of the day, I mean, if a team is coached well and you feel me, like which I feel like they are, the Falcons. I mean, they could get a win. They're not a horrible team, and they beat us. Like you feel me, like
yeah.
They did have Matt Ryan though, but I mean,
Matt Shaw was out there slinging it though. He had a good game, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you the Seahawks, you gotta blow them out. That's a statement game that you want to like really, take into account, especially when you traded for some pieces on defense and y'all didn't look much better this week. But
yeah, and I haven't heard anything about Jadeveon Clowney.
Me neither.
I haven't heard his name anywhere. And then they traded for Diggs from Detroit. Like I guess it was his first game. He probably I wasn't really paying attention to his snap count and nothing like that. But like I didn't hear nothing. He didn't make no big plays in the game. Like really so it's like I feel like they just make those defensive moves for no reason. Like y'all could let the Eagles get Jadeveon Clowney. He'd have been better in our system or something. Maybe y'all not using him right. I don't know. Like it's weird. Like. How you get a pass rusher like that and he don't get a sack yet? Like I haven't heard anything from him. Like I feel like it's like the system though. Like I don't know.
Bro, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. And then J.J. Watt just got hurt. He done for the year.
I know.
That pectoral. What was it? The pectoral.
Yeah. That pec injury. That's
it's crazy.
Man.
So they lost. They traded Jadeveon, and then they lost J.J. Watt, and Jadeveon not really even hooping.
I heard they should have just paid.
You think he would have played better with the Eagles, like you said?
Yeah.
Why? Because you got more people, like they can't just focus on him all game.
Cox, you got Brandon Graham, and all you have to do is go and get the quarterback. Like
right.
Jim Schwartz's defense is very simple: attack, go, attack, bull rush, go. You feel me? That's all he got to do. I'm pretty sure he'd be perfect in our system. Like he probably would have had a bunch of sacks by now, 5, 6. Sacks by now.
He might have had more,
like,
honestly.
With Fletcher and Brandon Graham on that line, like,
you got to double team Fletcher
every time, or he getting through there.
And then who else do you double? Do you double Brandon Graham, or do you can't even double him? You got to like try to chip him or something.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got to throw a running back out there like
that would be
at all times.
I'm glad y'all didn't get him.
That'd have been a little scary.
That'd have been very spooky. Yeah. Y'all should have went after Jamal Adams like we tried to.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. They say we tried to go after Darius Slay, and it was like
I did hear
the price
about that.
was too high. And then that was really all I heard about. I heard about Emmanuel Sanders. I heard about Harris from the Broncos.
Chris Harris
from the Broncos, the cornerback. I heard about him. We were supposed to, but I don't know. I feel like Howie just wanted to relax. I feel like with all the stuff that's going on in the locker room, I guess he just want to keep everything in house, like he don't want to bring on no new people, which I think is smart. Like you feel me? Like
I agree, because if they get through the problems, then they just gonna start gelling even more.
Exactly.
So yeah, I agree with
And
that.
we were looked at it as a Super Bowl contender.
And y'all
this
did
year,
smack
like,
the Bills, that's kind of a statement game too. Like, no, we about to bounce right back after that.
It was a statement game, but I also want to say I don't think it really was because the Bills haven't really played anybody. I looked at their schedule and
True.
they haven't really played any world beaters. So it's like I expected us to win that game. I didn't think we was gonna blow them out because they do have a great defense, and the Bills done had a great defense for the past 5 years. So low key, it's really not even low key if you watch football though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they've
you watch
been
football like
drafting
I watch
defense
football,
every year.
Yeah, like the boy Ed Oliver they got from Houston or whatever. Like he looking
They
good.
got
or whatever,
Ed
but
Oliver. I believe they have Tremaine Edmonds.
yeah,
middle
he's tough.
linebacker. They have who they have? Tre'Davious White.
Yup. As a cornerback. That's
They
a
got
shut.
a
They
nice
got a
little
shutdown
defense,
cornerback.
bro.
Like, yeah, so they defense, you feel me, is solid. But
Yeah, that's
I do
a
like
good win though.
I do like what we did against them though. Like we ran that rock against a great defense. So it's like that was great for me. It got us back on the right track. You feel me? But I feel like our tests, you know what our tests coming these next 2 weeks. Well, the Chicago game is gonna test our offense
Y'all got Chicago this week or next week?
this week, and then we
Okay.
got I'm waiting for that
Chicago,
Patriots
then
game.
New England.
I'm waiting for that Patriots game. That's gonna be our season. That's gonna tell us who we are. I feel like
You think y'all gonna get that dub?
no. To be
Like you wouldn't
completely
bet on
honest,
it?
Nah.
That's
Defending
real.
me, of course.
You want to, but like
Yeah.
at the same time, it's
I'm gonna
like
be
nah,
honest.
be
Like
realistic.
I'm not gonna be fake on this, John.
Right.
And say we gonna spank the Patriots. Just saying anything.
I think
honestly
y'all-
think our offense isn't good enough to score against their defense.
Bro, I think if y'all could get into a rhythm next week against the Bears, I think y'all could beat the Patriots.
If we keep running the ball successfully, we can beat
Yeah.
anybody. I sincerely believe that. Like I really think we can beat anybody in the league if we run the ball. But when we get out of that running the ball because we down 14 or we down
Right.
17 and we gotta sling the rock and we gotta depend on Carson arm, it's gonna get bad.
A lot of the passes be working because of the running game. For real, you got to be able to mix it in there.
And I feel
And
like
y'all was making them pay. Y'all was making the Bills pay.
yeah.
Like, okay, you gonna drop everybody back in coverage. We about to run this Jones on third down. Like,
Yeah, man. I like that they was letting Carson run, or maybe he wasn't. They weren't letting him. Maybe he was just doing.
maybe
that.
he just said,
I feel like
ready.
What was that? 2017. Like
Yeah.
that's what he was doing. That's what made him so like. I feel like Carson right now. They tried to turn him into a pocket
passer?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A pocket passer. Excuse me, a pocket passer.
Right.
When he's really just a raw athlete, like he just needs to do everything. You need to let that man ball. Like don't
Right.
try to
Just let him
stop
play
that man.
football.
Like what the Baltimore did with Lamar Jackson
Right.
last year. Like don't do none of that. Just give him the playbook. Say, look, go out there and hoop. If you get injured, you just get injured. We got faith in you. Try to make the best plays you can. Try not to take any stupid hits, but
Right.
make plays, bro. This is who you are. You took this. The reason why we went to the Super Bowl that year is because of Wentz. Like we not going to trip. It's Wentz and like everybody else. I'm not just saying, but Wentz started that shit off. Like,
Wentz
feel
set
me? Like,
y'all up perfectly.
Come
He
on,
threw the
bro.
perfect alley oop.
Come on, bro. We was right there.
Yeah.
Nick, the GOAT, he did what he had to do. He took it home, but.
That's real.
You don't always got the ball that's just gonna crank it. Some niggas, they might catch the oop and they might fumble it. But
Yeah.
Nicky Foles, he caught that thing. Say, yeah, you feel me? But like Carson,
Wentz
like,
threw the lob from half court. Though. He crazy. He threw that joint from half.
facts though. Like, but I don't know. Like Wentz,
I don't know, man.
yeah, like
Y'all just gotta let him play his game. I agree with you.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, you
let the
just
man
gotta let
run.
him play his game.
let the man run. 'Cause
You already know his favorite target is gonna be Zach Ertz, no matter what.
Who hasn't been hooping, bro?
He hasn't, but that's still his favorite target.
True.
And I mean, you know he could push the ball downfield to other receivers too, man. Somebody else just gotta make a play too, and you just gotta let him be him.
We getting Deshaun back this week, so
Yeah.
oh, that'll be good. That'll definitely be good for everybody. But
That helps.
yeah.
I mean, I skipped past the Thursday night game because I didn't really care that the Vikings beat the Redskins. But it happened.
It was I liked it as an AP fan, like 'cause,
it was good to watch.
cool for me,
Like,
like
if you-
watching AP make all those jump cuts and all of that stuff, and then pass. Who did he pass? I
Barry.
believe he came in 6.
Not Barry. Somebody.
I should
Jerome
know
Bettis.
this. I should know this. Jerome Bettis. I thought he passed somebody else too.
He might have passed somebody else, bro. I don't know. I forgot who it was. I was looking at it too, but he definitely passed somebody. But yeah, man, it was a good defensive game. If you like defensive football, which I think we both do, but some people don't. So if you like the good defensive football game and you watched that game, I think you were pleased. 19-9. You got to see a little bit of scoring. Kirk did his thing, managed the game. You know,
Yeah, regular day.
normal stuff. He beat his old team. Good for him.
Yeah, that's what it was. He did
Right.
pass Jerome Bettis though. My fault.
It
I
was
just
Jerome
wanted to
Bettis.
make sure.
I know you wanted to make sure it was the bus.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Chargers beat the Bears 17-16. What you think about? I want to know what you think about Mitch as far as what do you think like his ceiling is, and what do you think they should do? Like, do you think they should go in a different direction? Or do you think they should rock out with the dude they traded up the draft?
Honestly, bro, I know they kicking themselves like that, bro. They could have got Deshaun. They could have got Patrick Mahomes.
Facts.
I know they kicking themselves, but me personally, as like if I'm a GM, I'm keeping him and I'm rocking out with him because I feel like he's still young, man. Like and y'all, like a lot of people gotta realize that, like he's still a young dude. Like he just last year it just looked good. Like it was everything was clicking, everything was perfect, everything was clicking. But this year, you know, people got tape on you now. Like people study you now. Like people know like what your mannerisms are. Like they know what your
They
go-to
know what you about
is.
to do.
They know what your go-to is. So
If you
I
keep it
just
the
feel
same.
like he does a bad job at improvising. Like and
Yeah,
that's
but he
why
got the athleticism though. That's the point. The thing that
Yeah.
I don't understand.
it's confusing to me. It's like he doesn't know how to improvise. It's like the coach calls in the call, he listens to the call, he goes out. He's kind of like Baker too. He kind of remind like him and Baker are kind of the same. It's like, but Baker will try to at least improvise a little bit, run a little bit, but it's like they one read guys and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and sometimes he do go to another read and he might throw it to Allen Robinson or whatever, but which is who all he throws it to.
his other reads be trash though.
He can't
Like he'd throw it to
yeah.
somebody who covered. Like,
Yeah, he'd throw it to Taylor Gabriel, 5'9", 5'8", whatever, however tall he is, in
Short.
double coverage and it just like Anthony Miller, like I don't know when Anthony Miller open, he don't want to pass it to him, but then when he get double covered or he getting triple covered or that safety coming down, he want to pass it to him and get him smacked, and I'm just like I'm so confused.
He don't
like,
want to pass to nobody when he open.
Yeah, he overshooting people, he's overthrowing everybody, and I don't know. I would rock out, but
It's
just
hard
for,
to. It's
just
hard.
for one more season. Now, next season he come out, he doing this, and we about 4 or 5 games into the season, and he's still looking the same. Oh, you got to go.
Facts.
I'm trying to find a trade, or I'm trying to bench you to get you, to get your shit straight. Basically, all right. Well,
That's
we're
a
gonna
fact.
bench you for a couple weeks so you can get your mind right. You feel me? But I don't know, man. I don't like he look horrible, bro. Like I'll be watching him and I drafted him in one of my leagues too.
Mitch.
Yeah,
When the last round.
probably it was something. Yeah, it wasn't early or nothing like
Probably
that.
one of
But,
them leagues you
he was
ain't get
just my
another
backup.
quarterback
Yeah, he
until
was just
dumb
my
late.
backup quarterback, but
Facts.
I thought he was going to have a good season. They were Super Bowl contender, like from what I thought. Like after how they looked last year, we
yeah.
barely beat them. Like you feel me? Like we weren't even supposed to beat them. So I'm like, all right, now we got lucky last year, which I know we got lucky. You feel me? I ain't gonna take that from the Bears, but we got lucky last year. Like so, I'm like,
y'all won.
these dudes. Oh yeah,
That
of course.
dude
We gonna
missed
take
the field goal.
We gonna take our dub. We gonna take our dub. But we
Dudes
never
miss
seen
field
nobody. We
goals
never
all
seen
the
nobody
time.
miss a field goal like that though. That's what I'm saying.
Dudes miss field goals all the time.
Come on, the double.
How
dunk,
far
though.
was the count?
The double doink though, bro? It was like 40 something. The double doink, that don't
Y'all
say
did get
boom,
blessed, but
boom, boom. I said, no, that thing didn't bounce off the joint twice.
y'all did get blessed. But it's like it happens though. Like
Yeah.
But
even they played bad in that game against us. but
Exactly.
I don't
it
know.
happens.
I just thought they were gonna like.
They could have made other plays to win the game.
True. But they had it one right there though.
That's a
good,
fact.
You got a good kicker. You got an Adam Vinatieri or a Steven
Well,
Gostkowski or something like that.
You
then.
didn't pay one of them guys, so that's what you get. You get what you pay for.
True.
And that's a fact.
They still looking for a kicker. Just speaking of the Chargers game
Facts.
with them, they lost because Eddie Pinheiro, their kicker,
Missed
the
it.
fucking 40-yarder.
Yep.
But that was bad. That was bad coaching too, though, because the dude, like, he nailed the ball. I think they nailed the ball like twice before I think it might.
Like, why wouldn't you run a run play?
Yeah, he said we weren't even thinking of running a running play. We weren't thinking of passing the ball. He said you pass the ball, you throw an interception. He said you run the ball,
That's
you get
real.
a fumble. That's exactly what he said.
I'm
He was
running
like,
the ball.
He was like, so that I would have ran the ball.
I'm running the ball right
David
up the gut with
Montgomery
David
had
Montgomery.
23
man.
totes for like 144
Yeah, I'm
yards
running
and a
the ball.
touchdown. Why not give him 25 totes or
Right.
24? However, why not give him that one more just so you could get a couple more yards? He gonna fall forward for a couple more yards. He was
I'm
doing
running
it
the
all
ball,
day.
bro. Yeah,
He
I'm
was
running
doing
the
it
ball.
all day, and then the time that he could have got a little bit closer to make it easier. Why would you not want to make it easier on your kicker? You can have all the confidence in the world, but why not make it a 35-yarder instead of a 42-yarder or 43-yarder?
Because that's bad coaching, like you said.
Yeah,
And
was
that's a
crazy.
fact.
That was crazy, bro.
That's
That
a
was
fact.
crazy.
But shit, that alley-ooped us right into the Browns and Patriots, where the Browns got spanked. And I just want to say, I said the Browns was winning that division. I stand corrected.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
mean-
why you were so hype on them. I mean, I know why.
I was
but-
hyped because they have everything you need to be a good team,
Besides a
except a coach. Like, I thought that the coach could do something right, bro. Like, I mean, you got that much talent. It's no way you can't get some type of wins. Granted, I marked down the Patriots probably as an L before the season starts anyway. But all the other losses is just like, yo, like, y'all, they bugging, man. They got too much talent to be this trash.
Yeah.
Like you was saying about Baker and who was you comparing them to just now, bro? You said Baker and damn,
Say
I
Mitch?
forgot his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Baker and Mitch. They remind me of each other so much right now. It don't make no sense, bro. I was thinking it's like they both reading things horribly. It's like they both can't read past their first option or mixed up coverage, like a veteran defensive coordinator or somebody that's gonna tell them dudes to
Right.
like show blitz and you actually playing like just messing with your head. They both look like they can't read
They
that
can't
at
handle that.
all.
You send those
can't-
those
the mind
linebackers in
games,
there.
bro.
You send those linebackers in there
Yep.
and fake like they going in those gaps and
And
just
back right off.
and then as soon as the play start, back them off. You getting a pick or you getting a sack, a strip, or whatever, like on Baker, because he doesn't get it. Like and that's what it looks like. I ain't not gonna say he don't get it because he might come out, he might rest
He
of the
might,
season, he might
but
snap out. But what I'm saying
Right now,
yeah,
it
I
don't look
do
like
not
it.
see it. And
Yeah.
the same thing with Mitchell Trubisky. He just looking worse though. He looks worse than Baker. I don't want to really compare them, but I'm just saying like sometimes I see similarities in their game a little bit, like the way they throw the ball. Like I don't know, but Mitch, he just a little crazy though, cause he has no accuracy at all. So we
like
just,
Baker has some,
yeah,
but Mitch
he has
is horrible.
no accuracy.
But that's what they traded up for, man. But yeah, bro. I mean, I
Patriots.
I'm
defense,
rocking with the Browns. Though I was on the bandwagon, so hey, I'm here
yeah,
now.
Gotta
What
be
they
there
2
for
and
the
7?
good and the bad.
What they 2-7? 2 and 6.
I
This
think they
this
2 and
bad
6.
Joan.
I think they 2 and 6. I think
That's
they
a
had-
bad Joan. I mean, they still have a chance to win their division because the division is so bad. It's only one team, the Ravens. That's what 5-3,
5-2.
5-2. Okay, that's the only team that's
they
really
2
good.
they 2-5. They 2 and
That's a
5. Browns
bad-
2 and 5. They not coming
It's-
back from that. You're not coming back.
You're only
from
7 games in the season. I
that.
was
They
on the
did
bandwagon,
beat the
so
Ravens
I'm rocking
though.
out. Yeah,
They did beat the Ravens. So if they win out, I mean, hey, we made it to the divisional round being 4 and 6 last year. So anything can happen. I shit, like you never
it
know.
can happen
You
if
going to
rally
run.
the troops.
You going to run and everything fall in
But
like
do
place.
they have what they need for it to happen? That your coach he gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say too much because it's early in the season. Like I'm not really about like they should get rid of a coach if he just got started. Like sometimes it's
yeah, you gotta
hard
let
to
him
get
rock out.
acclimated right away. Like
Yeah, you gotta let him rock out.
he needs some more experience or something. I think that was a bad job. But
They picked the wrong.
coach.
Yeah, they did a bad job at picking that. Cause they should have picked another coach. Like,
But
they
he was the
shoulda got
interim head coach.
I know, but that's
You still got.
they thought you know what? Because Baker snapped out, I guess they
Right.
thought, oh yeah, he wants to be.
I think
he
you still
making
should have
Baker-
got another coach,
Yeah.
but said, look, I got
We'll put
another
you back
coach,
in that
but we
position.
need him as our offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Like, I got to get a coach that's good working with him. Like,
exactly.
that's my man's.
Yeah, I don't
But
know, bro.
hey, man, it happens. A lot of
Yeah.
quarterbacks have trash years. Speaking of that, Marcus Mariota got benched.
Yeah.
And what he got benched 2 weeks ago?
No, he got
And
benched
3
this
weeks
week.
ago.
Didn't he get benched? No, he got
no,
benched
he came
last
out
week.
last
He got
week.
benched
Yeah,
last
that
week,
was
bro.
2 weeks ago.
2
Yeah.
weeks ago, he came out of the game. That's when they
Yeah.
first benched him, and Ryan Tannehill
Ryan
finished the game.
Tannehill, and he been
I
hooping.
mean, yeah, he been doing the damn thing. He got him a
Yes.
win. Shit,
definitely
they beat
did.
Tampa Bay this week, which I thought Tampa
And what
Bay
we was
gonna
saying,
spank them.
Marcus Mariota just don't have it.
Yeah, we said
Like,
that
I
at
don't
the
know
beginning
what
of
it
the
is.
season.
It's just, it's weird.
I thought he was gonna be bull. Maybe
Shit,
the injuries and
didn't
stuff
we
like
all?
that. Though you know they
He looked
derailed-
crazy in
They
college.
derailed. It's so crazy. All those dudes, and then he come out the same year as Jameis.
Jameis, yeah.
Yeah, all those dudes looking spooky. Jameis holding on to his starting job by a thread. I feel like only because
That's
the
a
backup,
fact.
you ain't got really no backup for real.
Right.
They done got rid of the boy. Who's the Mike Glennon, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
and
he
they
was
had
open.
Tannehill before, and
Yeah.
they let him go. So hey,
I don't know, but I can't really say that though this year because
Jameis been playing alright this
He been
year.
playing alright, but he got a lot of interceptions though. But he always been turning the ball over. He just need to understand how to throw the ball away. That's the only thing wrong with Jameis. Jameis is a great quarterback to me.
I agree.
He just never throws the ball away.
I
He like, man, I'm going to make a play. I'm going to make a play. And he take dumb
and
ass
he need
sacks.
to make that play where he throw it to the sideline.
Yeah, like bro, that's making a play. Like Tom Brady always has a chance because he give up some of them Jones. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
That's what
I ain't giving up no points. I
That's
ain't giving
what your
up no
man
pick.
be doing. Rodgers do that all game. If he get out the pocket and if your defender getting close, he about to throw that joint right out of bounds.
It's smart, bro. It like you feel me, like just
Every
stop
time.
trying to. You can't make every play. You can't score a touchdown every play. Like it's not happening. So some players need to get Carson Wentz
The
too.
best
Like, some of
quarterbacks
them dudes,
understand
yeah.
that though. That's why they the best quarterbacks. I mean, of course they're gifted, but
Yeah.
they understand that too, and that's what makes them the best. You can have all the gifts in the world.
Real rap.
Playing that position, you got to be sharp. You got to be on your P's and Q's.
Facts, man.
Yeah, man. I really ain't
That Green Bay
have-
Kansas City game.
Yeah,
I'm
that joint was
gonna run through.
poppin'.
I'm gonna just run through the rest of the games though.
That
real
joint-
quick.
I did want to
Kansas
talk
City,
about that a little
Kansas
bit.
City,
That game
Green
was
Bay.
popping.
Yeah, it was alright.
Matt Moore kept him in the game.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
But I was more like disappointed in like Green Bay's defense than I was like more like surprised in him. Like, cause I feel like Green Bay defense looked like a great defense. Looked like they were going to be a top 5 defense this year, and then they just fell off the face of the earth.
Maybe they wasn't playing nobody.
That Eagles game, and it's just like ever since they played us, it's like they can't play defense no more. Cause they were supposed to strap us, and then we
And then it got dark.
dropped like 30 on they
Yeah,
hit. We
it
did
got
drop
dark.
30 on their head, like. So I don't know. Like I was more surprised at them. Like why not take advantage of a backup quarterback being in? I mean they won the game. We not gonna trip, but I'm just saying like it shouldn't have been no.
You saying
31
it should have been a
24.
blowout.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give credit to
Kansas
Andy Reid.
City defense was snapping
I'm
though.
about to say you got to give credit to Andy Reid and their preparation.
Bro, they got
was
the
ready.
honey badger back there.
Yeah,
Kansas City defense is tough. I seen.
No, they're not tough. They okay.
Bro, they're gonna make some
Kansas
plays when
Kansas
you
City's
need
gonna be
them
the reason
to.
why they don't win the Super Bowl.
Bro, they're gonna make some plays when you need them to. It's the only thing for me. It's about with Kansas City is can you beat the Patriots?
Their defense, I just say.
Can you
Kansas
beat the
City.
Patriots?
Their defense is going to lose them. They're going to lose in the playoffs because of that, bro. I'm
to
telling
who?
you.
The Patriots, right?
They're going to lose to anybody. They
Oh,
can
you're
lose to. They can
tripping.
lose to the Ravens, bro.
They're not losing to the Ravens.
Bro,
in the
yes, they
playoffs.
can lose to the Ravens. What is wrong with you,
No.
bro? The Ravens might go to the Super Bowl, bro.
I don't think so. I don't see it this year.
Yo, the Ravens might go to the Super Bowl, bro. You bugging.
Okay.
As long as their defense holds up and Lamar keep doing what he doing, they can go to the Super Bowl. You tripping.
I don't see it this year. But
Why not?
hey,
You got
if
the
you
best
see it,
the best running team in the league. They have one of the top defenses. They gotta be top 10. They gotta be. But I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna make sure I look that up. I don't wanna be lying. But
if Lamar can make the throws, they could go to the chip. Because
Lamar
that's
can
what's
make the
going to
throws.
happen.
If Lamar gets somebody to get the fuck open, he could fucking make the
That
throws.
too.
He got fucking
too.
Boykin and fucking Willie
Somebody else.
Snead, and his top receiver is a fucking first-year tight end.
Facts.
Mark Andrews, like that's ridiculous. Like he doesn't use Hayden Hurst, which I thought they was gonna use them too crazy in the 2 tight end sets.
And they don't.
They don't at all, which is what they do. But they rarely do it. Like they pass him the ball. He averaged like 2 receptions a game. Hayden Hurst.
Yeah, bro. We thought Hayden Hurst was gonna be the #1 receiver.
But I mean,
Oh well.
you never know how stuff plays out.
Yeah,
but
that's real. But we gonna see, man. It's gonna be a long season, man. And Steph just offered me a trade. He gotta relax.
Steph always offers somebody a trade.
That's facts.
But let's run through the rest of these games. We got
Real quick.
Houston 27-24 over Oakland.
Facts.
Good game. That was a great game. They was going back and forth the whole game. Yo, Deshaun Watson, come on, bro. Get kicked in the eye, cut in the eye, throw a touchdown with your eye squinted. You can't see. Go. We gotta throw him in the MVP voting because
he top 5.
Last time we was like, I put him on the outskirts. I said I don't know if he top 5, but now
that's my guy.
He's definitely
he
top 5.
5.
Only because of the Patrick Mahomes injury. Like you know, it kind of shifted the whole MVP race. But yeah, he's in there. Come on, that man cut eye. He like this.
He a bad man.
Throw the touchdown.
Stephen
He said
say?
I couldn't even see him. He said the only reason why I knew it was a touchdown is because the crowd got loud.
Hey, yo, can he relax, man?
Bro.
He really couldn't see?
Bro, you didn't see the replay? Bro, his own player got blocked or something like that into him, kicks him in his eye. You can see him. Like, he know it's cut. Like, he closed his eye, he squinted like that, and he putting his hand, like, over his face mask as he's throwing the pass.
All right,
to
yo.
Daniel or whatever, David Fells, whatever.
That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, bro. You gotta watch that.
The
John.
GOAT.
You missed that. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
But San Fran, fried Carolina.
Oh yeah, that one got dark early.
Think it's about time for Cam to come back now. They was talking all that Kyle Allen stuff. You see how quickly it changed? Now Cam will be back next week. It's gonna change. Yeah, we know that was the MVP of the league. Stop disrespecting my man because this little white boy came in and won a couple games.
You gotta give Cam another chance, man.
Come on,
this
man.
Cam team.
Come on, give him
I mean, this is Christian
team,
McCaffrey squad.
No, don't disrespect Cam like that.
But Cam's still that dude.
It's not his team, bro. He doing what he got to do while Cam out.
He gonna do it when Cam get back.
No, he not, because Cam gonna move that rock around. He not just gonna throw it to him every time. Kyle Allen throw to him every time or hand it off to him every time.
He's gonna do the same thing with Cam.
Bro, no, he's not.
This guy's crazy.
Bro, they're not. What are you talking about? He gonna throw to Greg Olsen more because that's one of his favorite targets.
I know he's gonna spread it around to a couple more people.
I know
but Christian McCaffrey is still going to be the most used.
He gonna feed the horse. He's gonna
He's
but at
gonna
the end
be
of
the
the
most
day,
used player.
He's not gonna be used how he's being used with Kyle Allen as quarterback.
They was using him like that when Cam was healthy, bro.
No, they wasn't.
Oh my god, this nigga's crazy.
How was they using him like that and everybody getting receptions and everybody eating this? His usage rate wasn't. Come on, bro. His usage rate definitely went crazy after Kyle Allen came in. He was already cooking. I know he was cooking. He's Christian McCaffrey. He's gonna cook. But at the same time, bro, he wasn't dog. Come on, bro.
We about to figure it out right now. I'm about to look up
every day.
When did Cam get hurt? Cam got hurt in week 2. I mean, not much of a sample size, but
yeah.
Christian
My point
McCaffrey
exactly.
had 42 the first week. Then what he had 19 rush attempts, 10 receptions. That's 29 touches.
Yeah, 11 targets. All
16 rush attempts, 6 targets, 2 receptions.
All right, that's what Kyle Allen first.
And they fucking lost that game.
That was Kyle Allen first game.
But he wasn't even hooping when Cam was healthy that game. So yeah, I mean, but bro, he got 20. He got 29 touches the first week. He caught 10 passes and had 11 targets.
You talking about 1 week though?
But he's gonna do that every week,
Cam.
bro.
No, he wasn't, because you seen the second. You just said with the second week he didn't have that many touches, and he was ass with Cam in there.
He was ass with Cam in there, is what I'm saying.
Exact.
Not
because he wasn't getting the ball every time. You get the ball every time, you have no choice but to be. You have no choice but to fucking. If you get 25 rushes and get 10 fucking passes, you have no choice but to put up the numbers he putting up.
He had 16 rushes, bro.
You don't even have to be that talented, bro. If you getting the ball that much, bro, you don't even. Well, obviously you got to be talented, but I'm just saying, like, you don't even. Like, come on, bro. He's getting the ball all the time, but it's not gonna happen like that. Like I said, when Cam come back, it's not gonna happen like that. Cam's gonna move that rock around. That's why they, bro. First of all, he's gonna get stopped. You can't give him the ball every time.
You can't give him the ball every time, but Cam gotta. In order for Cam to move the rock around, how you talking about? Cam gotta,
He do have to check it down more.
He gotta get the accuracy back, get the time in the pocket. They gotta protect that man for him to, move the ball around like we want him to when they was in the Super Bowl season. Like that's what they gotta do. They gotta protect him, and he gotta, get the accuracy right. And the accuracy is probably partially because of the protection. So if not fully, so.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
yeah, we said we wasn't gonna get stuck on these
that
games,
was
man.
that was a blowout. So
Facts.
51-13, San Fran. They're undefeated 7-0. But we did
San Fran
Detroit and
nasty.
Giants. I didn't think that was going
Yeah.
to be as close as it was, but 31-26, the Lions won. Then you got Jacksonville 29-15 on the Jets. The Jets, they surprised me so much,
They
but
was
they
trying
got
to have a
they
fire
got
sale.
ravaged by injuries too early. It was no way that their season was going to be anything after
Right.
all those.
They
injuries.
still beat our bum asses though.
Yeah, what? But yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. We just because y'all beat us, so I can't talk too much about y'all. But yeah,
I don't have nothing to say
LA
about that
24-10 over Cincinnati. Cincinnati's trash, winless team.
Yeah, and AJ Green about to come back, and they about to start
Please.
some backup over Andy Dalton.
Yeah, he just got benched on his birthday. They reckless. Bench that man on his birthday.
That's
like,
kind of wild.
They did that intentionally. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to leave this
Facts.
organization because that y'all did that.
That's
to
kind
me
of a
so
slap in the face.
That it really is. I've been here for how many years? Y'all know today my birthday.
Right.
Y'all know it ain't like I'm a new quarterback or some shit. Like even if I was, y'all know my birthday.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
gonna-
agree.
You call me on my birthday to give me some bad news. Hey Andy.
you
Hey,
back up now,
I
cousin.
know it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. What you doing? Yeah, you having fun? Oh yeah.
You the backup now, cousin.
Oh, just to let you know, yeah. This week coming up, you on the bench. Yeah, the bench. Yeah. We haven't won a game, so we gotta put you on the bench. Like, how you do that to a man on his birthday?
You got to be reckless, and the league is reckless, and that's exactly why these players is pushing to get traded now.
Yep.
And
All right,
they following the blueprint that your man set up. So.
Yeah, so hey, see how things go. But New Orleans beat Arizona 31-9. Everybody predicted that. We know they was gonna fry them. I thought Arizona was gonna score a little bit more because they were on this little run. I think they won 3 games in a row.
Kyler was hooping.
Yeah, I thought they was going
He been hooping the last couple games.
Yeah, but Arizona is gonna be a tough team in the future. They gonna
couple
more
years. They got a couple young
they gonna be
receivers
all right.
too.
Yeah, they get their defense together. They got Jordan Hicks out there.
They just traded for
get some
Kenyon
dudes.
Drake.
Yeah, they just traded.
They
for
got Kenyon Drake and
They already
Edmonds.
got running back. They got Edmonds
and David Johnson.
So yeah,
I think David Johnson might miss next game. Though. I think that's probably why they traded for Drake.
Supposedly he's supposed to miss the next 2. That's what I heard.
Okay. Well, then that makes sense of why they picked Drake up.
Yeah, supposedly the next
And
2.
I think he's going to fit in with that offense.
And Edmonds is out for like 2-3 weeks too. So.
And I think Kenyon Drake is going to fit in with that offense. I don't know why, but I
Because
feel
he's
like
the
with
same- he's a
Kyler,
pass-catching running back, like he's fast.
I feel like with Kyler it's going to get nasty. Like,
yeah, Kenyon Drake, we're not gonna trip. Like he's
He had
supposed
a
to
good
be
year,
something. Like last year he was pretty good. Like so.
and he had 1 year before that where he was
Yeah.
tough. So,
And I think he got injured. I think that I don't know if he did, but I think he might have got injured somewhere in that season that you talking about. The one before
the one where he
the
got
last
like
one,
super
but-
tough for like a couple games.
Yeah, but he just was like anybody in Detroit. I mean Miami right now. It's like I feel kind of bad for him because it's just like they are literally tanking on purpose. Like they don't care. Like they don't care. You know they don't care if you watch that Monday Night Football game and they were up 14-3 and they did it was 3rd and 20 and they did an all-out blitz. They did a 0 blitz. It's 3rd and 20 and gave up a touchdown. You know they don't care. You know they tanking. They like, yo, we up. We gotta lose this game. Y'all tripping. We trying to get the number 1
bro, the Rams traded Marcus Peters to the Ravens and then traded Talib to the Dolphins. He gotta be sick.
He's the sickest pup. Like, come on, you on the Dolphins? Like,
he about to be out that joint partying after every game. He ain't gonna have no cares.
and I feel like they disrespected him because they sent him 5th over with him, even though he's injured. That's probably what that was because he's injured right now. So they probably like let's send over that 5th to sweeten the deal a little bit.
Right.
So, but I mean,
That's
either
tough.
way. Oh man, I feel bad for my man, though.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too.
It's
That's
cool,
a bad
though,
jump.
bro. It's cool. You go. I don't even think he can get up out of there. He in contract, but I don't know, bro. Hey, at least you're in Miami. Hey,
That's always a plus, I guess.
yeah, at least you're in Miami. I mean, good weather and all of that.
Go sit by the beach.
Yeah, man. But
Better than having to be in the crib because it's cold outside.
yeah,
Nah, Miami do get kind of cool too.
yeah, nice.
Facts.
But Tennessee beat Tampa Bay 27-23, and the Colts beat Denver 15-13. That's all the games. So you know what we got to get into next? You feel me? We gotta
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh no, I wasn't even gonna get into that.
I
didn't even want to talk about that game.
I'm not even
he
talking
did
about
make a crazy pass.
I'm just.
Did you see
I
that
seen
pass he
it.
made?
I seen it.
Oh my god.
I'm just giving him his props because we wasn't gonna say nothing else. All I'm gonna say is Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, that dude, he the real deal. He the real deal.
tough.
But we already knew that though. Like we just, just if you watched episode 28, I think, you would know that. But yeah. I mean,
we wasn't worried about the Colts without luck, but yeah, we can move on to some basketball.
Yeah, and of course, the Monday Night Football game.
Oh yeah,
27-14.
27-14, Pittsburgh, Miami. Yeah,
that was nothing.
Miami's done. Pittsburgh is getting new players together, so we gonna see.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Pittsburgh is gonna be ridiculous. They're gonna be ridiculous in 3 years. When they get all these they young running backs together and Jalen Samuels and Benny Snell and all these and James Conner and they get all these dudes together, get that three-headed monster, and they get Deontay Johnson and Juju and they get another wide receiver because James Washington don't have it. He don't have it. I'm sorry, he don't have it. They get another wide receiver somehow. Go get AB. What's up? Well, they not gonna pick up AB.
That's dead.
I mean,
Josh Gordon. I mean, that's probably dead too.
That's what I was thinking. That's what it was.
That's probably dead
AB.
too.
I said
bro.
AB. I didn't mean to say AB. Obviously, they're not gonna get AB.
I mean, I would take a flyer on Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon, though. Go grab a Josh Gordon or something like that.
Why not?
They'll be fine, yo. They'll be fine.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah.
They'll definitely be fine.
Juju caught that crazy pass over.
Nasty. I thought it was a pick. I thought it was
Connor got hurt though.
Yeah, they said it's
AC joint.
Yeah. Oh, AC. Yeah, that's
a bad joint.
Yeah.
He gonna come back with the brace on that joint.
Good thing I picked up his backup.
That's real. I'm about to try to get him in my ESPN joint because
You see, I kept picking up Benny Snell.
Yeah,
I kept picking him up back and forth. I'm like, I don't know if Young Bull going. I don't know. And then somebody dropped Jalen Samuel. I said, oh yeah, they tripping. Why would they do that?
I don't know why they would do such a thing.
Even though he ain't been snapping this year, but he's going to. But yeah, like we said, we're gonna get into a little bit of ball, man, cause it's been a whole week or two, or might be 2 weeks. Week, I guess the first week of basketball, Eastern Conference. You feel me? You know who at the top, sitting at the top, pretty. You feel me? Sixers, my squad, 3-0.
Facts.
Just beat the Hawks last night. They was 2-0. We was the last two undefeated teams. So what we had to do. But this is the first time we've been 3-0 since we had Michael Carter Williams, and I'm loving it.
That's crazy.
I hope the season don't end up like that season ended up, because it went downhill all from that 3-0. I don't know if y'all remember, he came out first game, 6 steals on LeBron, and then we beat them and all that, and we won the next 2. We thinking we got the next big thing, and then
is this chippy season?
Chill, I ain't gonna jinx it. But nah,
we
gonna talk about it. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. But bro, I don't think the Bucks could beat us in a 7-game series. I really don't. I
don't either.
Because it's like we can stop Giannis. We know, like, it's the blueprint out there, like, to stop him now. Not to say that every team can do it. Everybody don't have a Kawhi. But at the end of the day, it wasn't just Kawhi stopping him.
Right.
We not gonna trip. Okay. So
you gotta have help to guard a player like that.
Yeah,
he's fucking 7 foot and can take off from anywhere.
Yeah, that's chalk.
Dribble, pat, man, it's chalk.
But I don't think the Bucks could beat us. The Celtics just look totally like they didn't look like they've been looking horrible. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah,
like,
they
2-1. They 2-1. Like, it's not like
they going jail.
They going jail. They need a little bit more time, but at the same time, I don't think they're our level.
I don't think so.
Like,
either.
I don't got them.
You got Canner at center.
Yeah, y'all not our level. And he does get busy with Embiid every time they play, though.
He does, but he gets busy offensively, and then he gets fried too. Like
true.
But B's supposed to strap him a little bit more because he don't.
B be letting him get on them boards heavy. Every time they play, he get like 15 plus boards.
He be getting offensive boards though.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
Jones
saying.
Cantor get.
Yeah, he's be
sneaky
down there. He be down there, bro. He's strong, like sneaky strong. I don't know, cause he don't look like he He might be. I never seen him in
like
person.
super
Like
strong,
that, but he don't
like-
look like he burly or nothing like that. He just down there bullying people like Boogie or somebody. I don't know. But
I don't know. That used to be my man. I fuck with.
I like Cantor though. I wanted the OKC to keep him.
I
Like,
did
don't know
too.
why they got rid of him and all that.
That was stupid.
I don't know why the Knicks let him go. Like, he's a good player.
He was shooting threes that season. He was on OKC too.
Yeah, he's a good player. Cantor is a good player. I like
is.
Cantor. I like Cantor, man.
And he can adjust his game to whatever role you need him to play.
Exactly. You need people like that.
But
I wanted to talk about the Pacers because they are surprised. I'm gonna let you get to what you got to, but I just wanted to say they surprised, bro. They 0-3. Like, I did not expect that at all. They don't got Depot right now, but still, Malcolm Brogdon, I thought he was gonna
they
fill in.
lost Bogdanovich too, though.
Oh, he lost him. What happened?
He's on the Jazz.
I'm tripping. All these dudes' names be getting.
Yeah, they be
mixed
all
up.
sounding alike. But
All their names get mixed up because they
he's
got
on the
something. They got
Jazz.
something on there.
Yeah.
They re-signed him. I don't know what his name is. His name might be Bogdanovich, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. I must be
think they
thinking
got
about two different
They
balls.
got two Bogdanoviches in the league.
That's
If I'm
crazy.
not mistaken, yo, I swear he's still on their squad.
Yeah, I think
bro.
it is too.
I think that man got re-signed. But yeah, like, I don't know. They just surprising me, bro. Like,
Nah, that's the Montes Sabonis.
Nah, bro. What you talking about?
Ain't
I know who
Bogdanovich.
DeMontis Sabonis is, bro. So, yeah, they did lose him.
He on the Jazz.
And then somebody else is on the Sacramento Kings. That's who the other boy we
Oh
thinking
yeah,
about.
I know who you talking about on the Kings. I know
that's
you
who
talking
we
about on the
did.
Kings.
All right, 'cause I'm like
Skinny Bull. He was
I'm
in the Rising Stars game.
Yeah,
both
I'm like,
years.
yeah, he was cashing the fuck out.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he won
I
MVP
know it's
in one of them
yeah,
jobs.
the Rising Stars. Rising Stars.
He had like
joint.
40 in that jump.
Cooking. Yeah, I'm like, I know it's two
exactly who you talking
Bogdanoviches
about.
in this league, but
And I be wondering why they don't start him, but now Buddy snapping and they just paid him, didn't they? So.
yeah, he ain't snapped that last game. He had like 7 points or something.
I
like
was
that.
talking about like last season he snapped.
yeah.
I wasn't even talking about this season.
Oh yeah, he trying though.
Yeah.
he trying, but
It'd be tough when you come off the. I feel like it's kind of psychological when you come off of just getting a new contract. Like, you was talking all that shit, and then you got to go out there and perform. You just got that new bread.
Yeah.
You got to relax. Like, just go out there and hoop, bro. Play just like you was playing before you got the check. Like,
But I would say like the first 2 games he was playing, he hooped pretty good. But I
Yeah,
think
it's
this last
Buddy.
game he just had a bit off game, like really.
it's Buddy.
Well, my thing is, if you getting all that money and you talking all heavy like that, you supposed to come out every night, like bro just said. So it's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like that's just,
Your bad night's supposed to be like 18, 17.
yeah, like you feel me, something like that.
And then when you have a bad night, you got to be able to fill out for it in other areas, like rebounding, steals, assists, different shit like that. And, I like Buddy, though, but we jumping all over the place, man. I wanted to talk about the Magic. They started off fucking 1-2, didn't they?
Yeah.
I thought that they was going. Well, I mean, it's only 3 games into the season, so let's not overreact on any team. But I thought they would come out, and for real, I thought they would win 2 or 3. Like, I think they would have won. I thought they would have been undefeated early in the season. I feel like they got that young group, but I feel like they got too many players.
Yo, I was kind of thinking that,
I feel
bro.
like they got
like,
too many players.
I was watching the game, like watching one of their preseason games, and I was like, yo, I feel bad for that coach. Like,
who do you play?
and my man's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, like, look at all those players on that bench. They got Mo Bamba, Jonathan Isaac. They got a bunch of guards. They got Fultz. They got who the other dude? Terrence Ross. They got
bro, they have too many players.
Who's the point guard?
DJ Augustine.
DJ Augustine.
Bro, they have too many players.
Bro, like, they got way too many players, bro. Aaron Gordon. You got, like, bro.
Vucevic.
Yeah, like, bro, it's too many players.
And especially from the 3 to the 5, like, who the fuck? Like, who do I put in the game from the 3 to the 5? Like, it's too many players. They got to get rid of somebody.
And they got Amelie Jefferson. I forgot they got Amelie Jefferson too, bro. Like, he's gonna be tough, bro.
He is.
At his college career, ended up being that, but
bro, they have to get rid of somebody. Do you see their team?
Yeah, bro. And they all young, but at the same, they got Evan Fournier because he start. They got Evan Fournier. Like, I don't know, like.
And they got Al-Farouq Aminu. How do you play all those players?
Yeah, because I feel like they all solid. I feel like all them dudes are solid. Man.
I feel like, I don't want to say it. I hate to say it, but I feel like you gotta get rid of one of your. I feel like you gotta get rid of either Aaron Gordon or Vucevic.
I would get rid of they just paid Vucevic though.
So somebody else take on his contract.
I'm not getting rid of Aaron Gordon though, but you can get rid of Aaron Gordon. I feel like that would be the piece they would get the most for.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
get rid of Aaron Gordon,
You
so
can get something nice.
you plug Mo Bamba and or Jonathan Isaac in there in his position, and
Facts.
you'll be fine, I think, honestly. And you still got Amelie Jefferson on the bench, and you can unload him. So I feel like that'd be the best bet for them, bro, to do something.
I feel like that'd be a great move because they got too many fucking players.
Yeah,
and then
I
you
feel like
still
they gonna
got
do the same
Alfred
thing-
Camino.
The same thing with the Sixers a couple years ago. Where they had all those big men. Their front court is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
and the dude Kim Burks, the boy who start, he start. Well, he don't start.
Yeah.
Right? When Vucevic, he's the backup center.
Yeah.
When bro, he's tough. Like I don't know, bro. They gonna have to do something.
Their team is stupid.
They gonna have
It
to
don't
do
even
something.
make sense.
But I like how Fultz came out the gate a little bit. He just got them ankles taken on other
Freddie
night.
Van Fleet.
Woo, wait, that face yep, mirror. Come
here, young fella. Come here, young fella.
Come here, young man. Where are you going? There is nothing over there. That was crazy. So,
Told him to take that.
Yeah, smack.
Spot.
Young gripper.
Got down on Kel.
yeah.
At least he ain't fall though. He like,
and
then he caught his balance.
He caught it.
That was
but
a good
still,
jump. You made it the best you could, man. You ain't fall, because if you would have fell, it would have been even stupider. And then imagine if you fell and then your shoulder was messed up again, bro.
Yeah, bad young. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah, bad young.
But I'm glad he hooping too, for sure. I told you once we traded him, he was gonna start hooping.
Yeah, he had this little three. He still got that little weird thing with his
But
shot.
he been shooting weird.
Yeah.
Like his shot was always weird. It just was cash. Like
Nah, college that shit was not like that. Bro.
it wasn't that.
In college,
up.
bro, it was. Bro,
it wasn't that fucked
everybody. I'm not arguing about him folks no more because he not on our fucking team, so I don't give a fuck about him. But they literally was calling that. I was calling him Baby Harden, bro. If you watch his highlight reels, if you watch his tape like I did, bro, that man had moves like. All right, I'm not gonna say Harden because Harden is just ridiculous, but he had very great moves. He was a herky jerky player, like, and he was in high school. It just,
Bro, what if he messed up his shoulder doing some dumb shit?
It probably was, bro, doing all that crazy. Like, watch his tape,
Nah,
bro.
I'm talking about something totally unrelated to basketball.
I don't know. I don't know what you.
Yo,
getting
that'd
at.
be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, nigga. Anything can happen.
Right.
You get in a motorbike accident, you get in a car accident, anything can happen. Like, fuck up a shit. You could fall.
John Wall and shit. And
Yeah, you could fall. Like, stuff happens, honestly.
Be on this Andrew Bynum and shit.
Yeah. You
Bowling.
never know.
Bowling accident.
You never know. Like, how
was
a bowling
the crazy,
accident.
That was the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. Yeah, he got a knee injury.
No, he didn't.
Bowling.
He came and got a check and said, I'm out. They stupid. They gave me the advance.
He didn't play no games for us.
He grew that nut ass fro, came to Philly and got hurt with a bowling jump.
Bro, didn't play no games for us. That was so crazy, yo. That was so crazy.
Sick.
But yeah, we are jumping around. But like I said, it's early with the NBA season. It's not like a lot of stories and stuff like that.
Trey
but,
Young out there cooking, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
Trey
to the
Young.
young guy.
We barely beat the Hawks. We only beat them by 2. And B hitting them clutch free throws. So the Hawks is like looking like they a real deal, which we said they were going. I didn't think it was going to be this fast, but we said they have the pieces to be good. Bruno Fernandez looking good. You still got John Collins out there.
You
so
got
you got
Hunter.
your 2 big men. You got Hunter. You got
Cam.
Herder, the shooter, the white dude.
Yeah.
Kevin Herder, or whatever it is.
They got a lot of pieces too. It's a lot of talent in the NBA.
Cam Reddish is
a lot of young
looking
talent.
like he needs some work, but they still got Cam Reddish. He can develop.
He gonna it's a development.
They look alright, bro. The
Hunter.
Bembry.
Oh, all right.
He look
Are
alright.
you talking about DeAndre Bembry?
Yeah, he looked alright. I think that's why they got rid of Taurean Prince, because they feel like Bembry was gonna step up. But yeah, I know, the Hawks looking good.
Well, it's a lot of surprise like teams that look good in the East. I didn't think the Raptors was still gonna look this good.
Yeah,
but OG be hooping.
Yeah, what you said, what you called.
OG be hooping.
You definitely called that shit.
He came back. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He ain't gonna give you 40, but he'll give you 15, 8, 6, 2, and 3. Like, he'll give you a stat line like that. Right now, anyway.
I wanted to ask you a question though, bro. Not to cut
What's
you
up?
off or nothing like that, but What do you think about Kyrie leadership? Because now we seeing that's another surprise. Like they wanted to. It's early though. This is way too early stuff. So we not gonna get too deep. But they wanted to, but their losses have looked kind of like Kyrie passed the ball, y'all might win. Kyrie passed the ball a little bit more, you might win. Maybe if you don't try to score 50 points, maybe you score 35 and get 15 assists. Maybe you win that game. Who knows? Like you feel me? Like. I don't see it.
Kyrie
ever since that chip.
Kyrie's trying to be AI. He's not AI, man.
Ever since that chip, that man done went downhill, bro. I'm sorry. Like, as far as leadership and as far as, like, we know he's still a baller. Like, he a bucket. But as far as just him, like, he's not a leader.
Yeah,
he cannot lead a team.
He's not.
He can't.
But and KD was supposed to make that simpler.
Exactly.
He can, like, you're not going to lose many games when you have them two.
Like
on the floor.
LeBron made it simpler on
right.
Kyrie. You see how different it is when Kyrie played by himself and when he played with LeBron. Like it was like, oh my God, Kyrie looked ridiculous when he was like with Bron. You feel me? Like when he by himself,
but he was still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like we can't even trip, bro. In the playoffs, that Joan would be like, all right.
Didn't it look so much better?
Yeah,
it just looks
it's
better.
only because LeBron is out there too. Like it's like LeBron. If the defense has to account for LeBron, no matter if he got the ball at the 3-point line, under the rim, like you have to account for LeBron.
Yeah. Okay.
So regardless, it makes it different.
Yeah,
like just simply that factor, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, he just, I don't know.
But he was doing the same exact thing,
He
though.
was, though. He was doing that.
He was doing
all
the
these
same
crazy
exact
moves,
thing.
giving niggas the business and
If
blaming
Brian
everybody.
giving him the ball late in the game, not even late in the game, anytime during the game, sometimes it just be times Brian will walk up the floor, he just got a bucket, a quick little layup or something, get a ball to Kyrie and just clear it out. Like, go to work.
Yeah, Kyrie need that. That's why he need KD. Kyrie needs a partner, just like all the stars need a partner.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you feel me?
facts.
He's by himself right now, so we're not going to do that. Like I'm not gonna try to play.
He's not by himself, but I get what you mean.
Karras
I get what you
and
mean.
Spencer not stepping up how we thought they were.
And it's not the same because him and KD is friends already. Like, it's a little different. You got.
I feel like they came and kind of messed up the Nets. The Nets' little chemistry.
But the Nets
bit.
wasn't gonna win a chip with that.
They weren't gonna win a chip, but they were looking good.
But they're trying to win a chip.
I get it. They're going to win a chip in the future. Within these next 5 to 10 years, they'll win one.
I'm still hoping that KD comes back good, bro. Like I still don't know. It's still an Achilles injury.
Yeah.
I know.
He was talking about that shit on Knuckleheads. Like he was like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, my whole like career flashed in front of my eyes. Like he was like when that shit like, when it happened, he said I was just hoping somebody was behind me and somebody kicked me. Like he was like, and I looked back and I saw that nobody was behind me. He was like, I was like, damn, like you feel me? Like this is my career. Like that's all he was thinking about. And like, bro, that would suck, bro, for the sport. Like that would suck so much if he didn't come back the same way. Like he came back and we came. Like it was drastic. Like we could see, like, bro, this not the KD.
It might
like,
not be.
He's not going. My thing is
he's a jump shooter though.
My thing is, he might not have that explosion, and his defense might go down a little bit. But I feel like he's a skinny dude, and I feel like this injury, it really don't have to do a lot with weight, but it helps that he's slim.
Yeah.
I feel like DeMarcus,
less pressure.
Yeah, DeMarcus was a bigger dude. Like a lot of these, like, and a lot of it's not always big men that hurt their Achilles, but I feel like it'll help that he's so, he has a slight frame and all of that. But I just don't see the explosion.
It's only back. Like one case where it worked, and that was Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
Like
that was the only time it ever somebody ever came back.
Because a lot of people been telling me, like when I said it when it first happened, I'm like, yo, he might really be like chalk, like forever, like.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to be, obviously. But at the same time, it's like a lot of people was like, yeah, but with medicine advancing and technology and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, okay, that all makes sense. But the last nigga that had a successful one was in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah. And we seen what it turned DeMarcus into, because before that,
we seen what it did to Kobe.
It made him retire.
Yeah,
bro, that's the reason why he retired. I don't care. He never came back off that.
Bro, he would have played until he was 45 if he could stay healthy.
Yeah, he never came back from that, bro. He never was. He was giving you the Kobe games, but I'm talking about the consistent Kobe. The consistent Kobe wasn't there no more. Like, and it was like, damn, like. Kobe really
Facts.
done. Like Kobe, they talking about he old. It wasn't because he
It
old.
wasn't.
It was because
It was because he was old, and that's when the injury happened.
Yeah, he was.
He was
he
like
had a bad injury,
36, 37 when it happened.
At an old age, and that was just, it was worse. That was the worst.
Yeah. But yeah, we hope he comes back good. But Kyrie definitely need that running mate. And KD, this is balls in his court for real. If he could get back from it, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, but that was all the Eastern Conference. I just wanted to run through the Western Conference.
Yeah, we can run through the
couple
West.
teams real quick. I mean,
Somebody told me the Spurs was falling off, and of course they're 3-0. Like,
yeah,
what?
Once again,
I
Bill
don't know what
Belichick
you're talking about.
of the NBA, Greg Pop finds a way to win.
I
But
think Wayne said the Spurs was falling off.
He got DeJounte Murray though, bro, back, and I knew that getting him back, they was going to be different.
And you
this year.
still got the other dude
still
coming
got
off the bench,
DeMar.
Derek White,
Yep,
DeMar
you still
DeRozan,
got
Rudy
DeMar.
Gay, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, you got a
What?
squad.
Come
You
on,
still got
man.
Patty.
Yeah.
They got us. They got a little squad. They could make some noise. They just gonna go down in the. But you never know how it's gonna play out though, cause this West gonna be crazy. Just listen to this. The Spurs is 3-0, Denver 3-0, Minnesota Timberwolves 3-0, Clippers 3-1, Jazz 3-1, Rockets 2-1, Lakers 2-1, Dallas 2-1. That's the top 8 teams. I ain't even Golden State ain't in there. Portland not in there. You got the Suns at 2-2.
Damn, the
It's
Kings
gonna be
0-4.
crazy.
Pelicans 0-4. Kings
Pelicans, I said they
0-4.
was gonna get that 8th spot. They 0-4. They don't got Zion though. That don't count. It don't count at all because they would be up there too. I think they would be where Dallas. They'd probably be like 2-2.
Portland
maybe
taking
3-1.
somebody's spot.
Portland definitely taking somebody's spot. Don't get it messed up. Dallas is probably not gonna make the playoffs.
I would have picked Phoenix to take somebody's spot too if DeAndre Ayton wasn't
Timberwolves are not going to
suspended.
be in here. The Spurs
Probably
are not
not.
going to be in here.
The Spurs are staying.
And Dallas are not going to be in here.
The
These 3 teams will not be in here.
in the playoffs
They
at
will
all.
not make the playoffs. Dallas will
tripping.
not make the playoffs. The Timberwolves will not make the playoffs.
You're
And the
tripping.
Spurs will not make the playoffs.
The Spurs and Dallas is making the playoffs.
Why would you think that? So you think Golden State? So that means Golden State and Portland, one of those not getting in there. You telling me Portland or
No.
Golden State not getting to the playoffs?
I think Minnesota is coming out, and I think it's a chance that somebody else drops out.
Who? Ain't nobody else
Either
dropping out. The Nuggets not dropping out. The Clippers not dropping out. The Jazz not
The
dropping out.
Rockets
The
could
Rockets
implode
not
at
dropping
any
out.
moment.
No. They way too talented.
I agree.
They way too talented.
I'm
They
just
can-
saying, if Russ and Hart get into something, it could be anything. But I
Russ-
don't think it will happen.
Russ
They're
got to the
friends,
playoffs
bro.
in the West with nobody.
know.
Trust me, they getting to the playoffs.
I
You got the
know.
game fucked up if you think they not making it to the playoffs.
Well,
the
then-
Rockets might win a tip.
I don't know.
They could
bro.
win a tip this
The
year.
West is going to be tough.
The West is going to be extremely tough. Like look at
Like,
this.
I know
bro.
Minnesota not making it, but everybody else that's in there.
There's 3 bad teams in the West. No, Memphis not really bad to
Bro,
me because
there's-
John Morant. You see what he did to Kyrie the other night?
Bro,
Come on, bro.
he going to be a
Ja,
superstar.
like I said,
He gonna
might
be a
be Rookie
superstar,
of the
bro.
Year. That's my Rookie of the Year. I mean,
He going to be a superstar, bro.
he got it, bro. Bull got it.
He do.
But yeah, it's
I don't think it's no bad teams in the West, bro.
No, it's definitely
Who is the bad?
when Zion come
Name a
back.
bad team in the West.
Thunder and the Kings.
I'll give
But the
you
Kings was
Thunder.
up there, but I can't
I'll
even
give
say
you
that.
Thunder, but I'm not giving you Kings.
I know. I'm about to say I can't even say the Kings because the Kings was up there
So
last
that's
year.
what, one bad team in the West?
Nah, you gotta put the Suns in there, but they playing.
No, I
good.
don't.
The Suns playing,
Bro,
good.
I had the Suns making the playoffs if DeAndre Ayton wasn't suspended. I
Man,
think the
my
25
man,
games. About
we
to
know
fuck
why
him
they
up.
won that game. They said this man, they don't win their game opener. I mean, their season opener. Oh yeah, somebody taking some drugs.
Yo,
Ain't no way the Suns getting a win. And
That's
then they got
funny
a
as
second
shit.
one after he left, so they better test somebody else. Like. They better test the whole squad.
Oh,
The
I
Suns-
really think the Wolves ass too.
Suns
So
acting
I'm
totally
gonna say
different.
that's the second team that I think is trash. But
No,
I
we
think
said that though. We know the Wolves gonna get out of there. They
the
just started off
Wolves.
nice.
I give you the Wolves and the Thunder.
They gonna. They say
But the
they're
Wolves
shitty.
is not trash
I'm about to say
though.
no. The Wolves not shitty, bro. They just not gonna
They
make the
just
playoffs.
underperform.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
every
Andrew
year
Wiggins.
Yep.
It's all because of Andrew
It
Wiggins.
is.
If Andrew Wiggins was who we thought he was supposed to be, then we wouldn't even had this problem. We'd be like, yo, the Timberwolves is up there for sure. Cause Cat is ridiculous. He trying to get MVP this season the way
Facts.
he playing. Like I don't know.
He playing out his mind. That's
Bro,
what he was
is
supposed to be. They said
snapping.
he was the best
They
center in
said
that draft.
Jimmy derailed him. That's what they was saying. Jimmy like he stunted his growth. Like because Jimmy needed the ball too much and he wouldn't feed Cat. That's supposedly I don't think that's how it played out. I just think Cat is soft.
I don't think so either, because he came to Philly and fed whoever needed to be fed.
Exactly. I was like, Jimmy wasn't jacking nobody when he came to us, so I just felt like he was a prima donna, and I'm talking about Cat. Like, he's soft, but he can hoop. Like, you feel me? Like, and Jimmy wasn't going for that shit. He'd be calling him out and all that, and he didn't want to hoop because of that.
That's fact.
He probably wasn't, basketball probably wasn't fun for him when Jimmy was there, because Jimmy, you feel me? Like, Jimmy just a different type breed. But.
Yeah, Jimmy different. Everybody, I could see how. Not you wouldn't want to play with Jimmy, but like it's like you gotta have a certain type of mental space.
It's like playing with Russ. I feel like
yeah.
They gonna give you all that energy. They gonna do all.
I feel
that
like
shit.
there's probably a lot of players like that though. Like, imagine playing with Kobe on your team. Like, of course, he's pushing you to be greater, and you already know that. But at the same time, he talking to you dirty,
he was
probably.
He probably was annoying
talking
and shit.
dirty.
Like, bro, like, in practice, like, bro, chill, bro. Like, why you so turned
Right.
up? And we in practice, bro.
Right.
Like, you ain't got to do that. Like,
He on your heels.
yeah, like, calm down, bro.
He got
like,
the locks out in practice.
Like, damn, bro. All the
Got the
first,
purple clamps.
First team,
and
all defensive, like.
This nigga got purple pick dodger in practice.
Yeah, like,
He
damn, bro.
crazy.
Take it easy.
Real rat. Purple off-ball pest. He denying you the ball at practice. You can't even get the ball.
Like, bro, like, come on, this part. The coach said, let me get the ball. Like,
Real
chill.
rat.
Like,
He like, no.
But nah.
But no, man. I mean, Clippers
Looking like we thought they was going to
I told you that
look.
the Clippers was going to beat the Lakers that
They
night.
lost to the Suns, though.
I
Oh,
know.
my God. That was crazy. But yeah.
I think the Suns are a good team.
I don't know why you think that, but.
I think they have the pieces to be a good team.
They do have the pieces. And they got a star in Devin Booker, and they just needed to surround him with other pieces, and they weren't getting the right ones. But DeAndre Ayton was definitely a good one.
That was a great pick.
Besides that, I don't know.
You got Kelly Oubre.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. I'm about to say Kelly Oubre.
Didn't they pick up Ricky Rubio, too?
Yup.
That's like, you mean?
Yeah, that is a nice.
That's some
little
good
slot.
pickups, but they about to have a tough 25 games without Ayton.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, man. But yeah, Clippers told you they was going to beat the Lakers. Kawhi is Kawhi. Lou is Lou. Montrez is Montrez.
Yeah. I see everything gonna play out, man. The Lakers looking okay. They got a win against Utah. I like that win.
I like that win too.
I like that win because Utah is 3-1. We ain't gonna trip like they. You feel me? And they in 5th place. You know,
Yeah.
Lakers is in 7th, so you know it's early. But I like that win because they look outmatched. AD was cooking Rudy Gobert at that 5. I don't know why he don't want to play the 5.
He was definitely
Bro,
cooking.
play the 5. That Rudy is the best center, the best defensive center in the league. I mean, it's debatable with Embiid, but I would give it to Rudy. The best defensive center in the league, and you cooking him like that? Why not play the 5? Like, I know you don't want to be physical all game, but come on, bro.
Cause he's soft a little bit.
He is.
Like
He's
like
fragile.
he like
fragile.
Okay,
He's not
maybe
soft.
that's what it is. Maybe
That's
he's just
kinda
made of
disrespectful to call him
glass.
soft. He's one of the best defenders.
Maybe he's just made of glass.
Yeah,
But
his mom and dad, his dad was a glass maker. That's what they say.
yeah,
That's what the Warriors
I
used
think
to
that's
say.
what they say. Yeah, that's some smooth shit. But yeah, man, I don't know. AD, I love AD game, man.
Yeah, he looking like he might get that defensive player of the year
Facts. He looking like he could get MVP too.
and MVP. So he do that.
He's not gonna get
He
it.
do that. They got to win the Super Bowl.
The
They got to win the
Super
championship.
Bowl.
Yeah, I know everything is getting all mixed up.
Real
But
rap,
they
though.
got to win the championship though, bro. Come on, bro. He playing like that on that high of a level. Yeah, with LeBron on your
with
team.
LeBron, yeah.
Come on, they still don't even got Kuz yet or Rondo. They'll be alright.
Bro, they gotta. Yeah.
Dwight playing out of his mind.
Who?
And I think he's going to have one of the best seasons he had since he got off the Orlando Magic, playing with LeBron and AD and all these dudes. Because when he played, when JaVale played with LeBron last year, we seen he had the best season ever. And I think just those oops and just him working down low, like how he working down there, LeBron dropping it off, AD dropping it off. Easy buckets. Just go up and dunk the ball. Remember I said, that's all we need you to do. Dunk the fucking ball and play defense and get boards.
Real rap.
That's what he's doing.
We don't need you to even like.
Nothing else.
I
bro.
mean, dunking the ball is scoring.
Hit
but
1 out of the 2 free throws. That's
yeah,
all I need
50%.
from you.
What you think gonna happen when Kuz come back? They still starting Dwight, right? You bring Kuz off the.
No, I'm starting Kuz.
I'm starting Kuz too. But who you bring Dwight off the bench with?
With Rondo starting.
Well, yeah,
Quinn Cook and all those dudes, cause his plus minus was like 20 the other day. Like, yo,
Yeah, I
and then
know.
before that it was like 10, 12. Like, yo, when Dwight be getting in the game, like he be affecting the game. Like, he's not a scrub. Like, I know
No,
I
he's
want
not.
people
He's
to
not.
like realize like he's really not a scrub. Like, this was one of the top players. This was Superman. You feel me? Like, the dude still got it a little bit. He in shape.
He just an old head.
Yeah, he a little older, but he in shape. Like, I don't even remember last
Look
time I
like
seen
Prime
this.
Amari.
Huh?
Look like Prime Amari.
Yeah, bro. Like, he looking like he could
Of
do
course,
some
Amari
damage
was
out
never
there.
the defender Dwight is, but
Yeah,
yeah, man,
I don't know though.
you get
but
my point.
yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season. You know,
We gonna see what happens, man.
gotta see everything play out. It's first week. You know, it's only about 4 games, the most anybody played. So we gonna see how everything play
There's
out.
still a lot of time left in the NFL too, though.
Yes, sir. Only 8
So-
games in.
It's Prime Sports Podcast season. You heard? It's Prime. I'm just saying, bro. Season. You
You
heard?
feel me? But yeah, I think we could get up out of here, man. We an
Man,
hour
we
and
at
5
an hour
minutes
and
into this.
5.
Yeah, so
That's deep.
it's not really.
It's not.
We knew it was going to start
Yeah.
getting to this when the basketball season.
Y'all want a
came.
3-hour, John? It's like, no, that dead. We need more people if we gonna do a 3-hour, John.
Real rap, but yeah,
Yeah, we gonna get at y'all, man.
yeah. We're gonna end this episode, man. I'm Star.
I'm Earl. I'm just saying, bro. We out.